Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
So you want to see him do a trick?
Sure.
Yes, please. Welcome back to another episode of 4x Fun Adventures. We are today going to Germantown, Ohio for the 4th annual Jeepers Creepers at Germantown Saturday Night Out. They have about 4 times a year that they do different events. We've gone to 2. This will be our second one this year. Eric has been working very diligently to make sure that we have all the right decorations. Yep. So you will be seeing photos from today.
Yeah, we've got a unique decoration. The thing that everybody's doing on their Jeeps this year seems to be skeletons. It was just cool. I mean, that's I got no problem with it, but we like to be unique and different. So you'll see coming in the video, we'll get it all decorated up and shoot some video and take some pictures and stuff like that and throw it up in there. But for now, let the adventures begin. We are on our way to Germantown. We're going to get this thing rolling, and we'll show you the convoy and everything. We actually get a police escort into town with this one. They did that at the last one earlier this year, and it was really cool to be escorted into town with the police. So we'll get this show on the road.
All right.
Catch you in a little bit.
Sounds good. See you soon. Our favorite Jeep, and our favorite Jeep is Nightingale. We are so excited about this Jeep. It is probably the best decorated Jeep that we've looked at, and there's lots of really, really cool Jeeps out here. So we're gonna meet the owner. And you are?
Shane.
Shane, so nice to meet you. You and your husband, yes. You both have the matching card, yes. As much as his is very pretty. Yours won.
Thank you.
In our opinion, yours won. If we had a trophy, we would hand it to you.
It's a labor of love, I can tell you that.
That I believe. But isn't that all Jeeps?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so tell us why you decided on the name Nightingale.
Well, I'm a nurse, and my husband had his Jeep first. His was Pandemic, and he really wanted me to name my Jeep The Cure, because it would be Pandemic and The Cure. And I said, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Right.
So, I'm a firm believer that when the name comes to you, you just know it. And I was driving, and the name Nightingale, and I'm like, yeah, of course, Nightingale. I'm a nurse. Nightingale, Florence Nightingale is known as the mother of modern nursing. So
All
just
right.
thought that was perfect.
Now you've got some of the most creative decorations I have seen. Obviously, some of these are from an office. Where did you get all the other decor?
So my Jeep is World War I American Red Cross themed, and if you could see the sides, you would see that. And so after I got my Jeep, I just auctions here and there started collecting World War I American Red Cross items, and so I have some of them here today. But this is probably a tenth of my collection, unfortunately, at home that's overrunning our house.
So you get to rotate everything out and make it a little different every year.
A little different. This is our third year doing it now, and I've added a few more pieces, but like Miss Mueller is the staple, and that's an original uniform.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, and I know you go to a large number of different shows. I have seen your vehicle before, so I know and I follow. So where are some fun ones that you've gone to and stuff that you've done? I know you and your husband like to travel together, each with your Jeeps. So I'm sure Eric will be interviewing because he's already fanboying over the tires and everything on your husband.
Absolutely. We do a lot of charity events around the area. We work with a group called The Shield, which is they're an organization that helps fallen officers, and they're the first responders to the first responders when they're in need. So we do a lot of charity benefits for them. We do a lot of work with the veterans. So if I could pick one good thing that came out of the pandemic, it would be kind of the invent of those drive-by parties. And so we do a lot of drive-bys for veterans, for birthdays, or for even for young men and women who are going into the military. So we do a lot of those events, and that's what really kind of warms our heart, and that's what got me and my husband into all of this. There's the Jeep community is so vast, and there's something for everybody. This is just kind of the lane that really meant something to us.
Well, this is fantastic.
Thank you.
So much for getting this all together, bringing out a bunch of treats for the kids.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic.
This is our first of, I think, 7 trunk or treats we're doing this month.
Okay. So what we'll do is we will post different events if you don't mind. Make sure to come out, especially when you're doing the Jeep drive-by items, and we will post information about the different charities that they are involved in.
Again with another fantastic rig. Look at this thing behind me here. I'm going to call this seasonal specific. It's orange like a pumpkin. It's really badass fruit down here. So got the gentleman here as the owner. What's your name, sir?
My name is Tom.
Tom. And where are you from?
Miamisburg.
Miamisburg, right down here in the Cincinnati, Dayton area. So we got a Rubicon here. What year is this thing?
It's 2018.
A 2018.
Yep, JL.
Sitting on what, 40s?
140s.
140s. What kind of?
3.5 inch lift.
3.5 inch lift.
Terraflex with the Falcon adjustable shock.
Nice. So this thing's ready to go.
Yeah.
Have you wheeled her hard at all, or?
Average wheeling. I don't do extreme wheeling.
Okay.
We do a lot of charities and things.
Nice.
We've been to Drummond Island. We've been down in West Virginia, Tennessee. So
Awesome.
some of the local places around.
Yeah. So Windrock.
Have been to Windrock.
Right.
Yep. I have not driven this Windrock.
Okay.
I actually worked at another high lift off road.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've driven some of their Jeeps out there, and
cool.
they go out there quite often. And
Yeah, I had them do some work on my Ram.
Yeah.
I had the Synergy system put on my Ram. So tell me a little bit about your inspiration for your decorations here.
Well, the Jeep's name is Pandemic.
Okay.
So Pandemic, of course, everybody's familiar with what a pandemic is.
Absolutely.
But pandemics go all across the land, so does my Jeep.
Perfect.
But the decorations going along with it, well, the pandemic has killed everybody. So I have all the dead animals hanging on.
Nice. Love it. So obviously you're here at this invasion or this meet or whatever. Do you do any competition meets with it, like entering car shows or anything like that?
We do some car shows, but it's more just for the fun.
All right.
A lot of them we do just for charity.
Okay.
So
you do a lot of charity
We
events?
do a ton of charity.
Do you have an organization that you use for that? Or?
Well, I'm with the Jeep Lifestyle. It's a group I run.
Okay.
And we kind of partner up with any Jeep group to help promote anything that's open to the public.
Are you guys located in Miamisburg down here?
We're based out of Miamisburg, but
Go
we have
statewide and
7,000 members all across the United States.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and growing.
Nice.
But my wife and I were actually partnered with the Shield Ohio.
We'll drop a link to their organization below in the comments. So if you guys want to check them out, it'll be there.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
But we're partnered with the Shield Ohio, which is a nonprofit group that helps injured and killed line of duty police officers.
Awesome.
You see my little badge right there?
We are.
Oh, fantastic.
We are very, very, very hardcore.
We do a lot of work with them and help support their organization. But any charity, we do a lot of stuff for kids, Children's Hospital.
Great.
A lot of organization, community things like this. We help sponsor and help promote.
Anything else you want to tell me about your rig?
No, I love driving it. I mean, it's my daily driver.
Nice.
So it's got 111,000 miles on it already.
Wow.
For 2018.
So it's not a garage.
No, it's not a garage.
Princess.
Yeah. I'd rather be stuck in the traffic in this than anywhere else.
Awesome. So. Well, I love it, man. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Thanks for giving us the interview. We'll be back with
Welcome back, everyone. We have now finished the 4th annual Germantown event that we told you we were going to be at a little bit earlier. I will have to say we were here last year for their 3rd annual, and they have definitely increased in size.
Oh yeah, had a lot more Jeeps. We actually went over a block. We were about almost 2 full blocks of Jeeps this time. Last year was about a block and maybe a couple in an overflow parking lot. But this year had a lot of Jeeps here. Mother Nature didn't really play very nice. It started raining on us. Got a little bit wet and had to tear down a little early, so that's why it's still daylight when we're leaving out of here. But it was a good time. Carrie, what do you think?
I enjoyed seeing all the different Jeeps. Some of the decor, there were a lot of people that went above and beyond and did fantastic with decorating. The weather was a disappointment because we were really hoping it would hold out and everything. And, you know, a little bit of drizzle's okay. It's when that wind starts coming and it's permeating through your body.
And it is mid-October, so it's, you know, that wind is cold. It's starting to get kind of chilly out and everything. So
Mother Nature, that was not acceptable. Disappointed we were not able to get the amount of interviews we wanted this time. We tried to meet up with the coordinators and they were constantly moving, constantly busy. We understand it. We run events. We've done it for so many years, so we completely understand their dilemma with that. And I wanted an interview with one of my girls. She is actually my Mrs. Ohio ambassador. And every time we would try to go for an interview, she's the director of the Germantown Pretzel Festival pageant. And she's very involved in the community, but where they had them located this year, it was just constant generators going. It was the band. And even though everything's fantastic with that, it didn't give enough time.
Yeah, we just couldn't find a quiet spot to pull her away from what she was doing to do an interview, because we would have had to probably go about a block and a half away from where she was at, and you know she was in the middle of doing everything. So
she needed to do what she needed to do, but it breaks my heart because I would have loved for you guys to meet her. She's a fantastic woman. I was happy to see Laughs was back open. It's a bar / restaurant that they have that had a fire earlier in the year, so they were closed for a while, and they've got the best chicken wings. So
gigantic.
Yes.
It's like a half a chicken on a wing.
It really is. I would have loved to have seen some more vendors this year, just because the amount of Jeeps are starting to increase, so the amount of people there is more. So to see a little bit different would have been something that I would have enjoyed to see, but it was, like I said, it kind of fell flat on that area for me, but saw a lot of great Jeeps, met some more people, and definitely fell in love with Nightingale as our chosen winner.
Yeah, that was a very, very well decorated Jeep, as you saw in the video in the interview. It was cool though. There was a bunch of kids, even though the weather was kind of bad and rainy. The bunch of kids were out in costumes doing the trick-or-treating, so that was kind of cute and everything. All in all, it was a good event. I just wish the weather could have held out a little bit better and had more people, and people could have stuck around longer. But other than that, that's a wrap on that event. Anything else you want to say, Carrie?
Nope, I'm good to go for today.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for this video. Be sure you thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And have a great 4x4 Fun Adventure day.